Alright, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to yet another episode prediction video for this week's up-and-coming episode of Fear the Walking Dead. This is Season 3, Episode 11. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing this wrong. It's called Serpiente. I think. I don't know. It's in the title. If you guys can, somehow read that out to me in the comment section below and tell me that I'm pronouncing it wrong and tell me how to pronounce it right. That'd be great if you guys know Spanish. Anywho, welcome, guys. There's a sneak peek. There's a promo to go over. We're going to do it briefly. Episode predictions, they're much shorter than my episode review videos, so be ready for that nonetheless. Also, there is like some hammering and construction ongoing outside. It's not happening right now, but if it does start, I apologize. It is, you know what I mean? It is what it is. I can't really do too much about that. So yeah, Season 3, Episode 11, entitled La Serpiente. From the promo, we really get to see that this episode is solely focused on, well, Madison, Strand, and Walker. Now, we know that they are on the way basically to the dam to get water for the ranch, right? That's kind of the deal they made. Madison paid for, Strand to get out of that old community, like the trading post, basically alive. She paid his debt with the money that they were going to use to actually buy like 5,000 gallons worth of water or whatever from that girl. And anyway, she used that money to do that, and then in return, she wanted Strand to go to the dam with them and basically get them the water they need. Little did they know that Daniel is there running things at the dam. And, of course, on Walker's side, we have Ophelia, which is obviously Daniel's daughter. So there's some connections here which make it not necessarily a straight shot, to them being able to be successful. Because, things might happen. They might meet up, but, maybe they don't really get the chance to tell them that Ophelia is alive and back with the community. And, what's really going on with Daniel and Madison? Are they still close? Because nothing really ever happened to them. They were just on that farm once, and they got separated. Daniel kind of went crazy and almost got burned alive, thought he lost his daughter and all this. So is he going to be sour about them abandoning him, or, what's going on with that? We're not really too sure. But nonetheless, the promo really just, like I said, it basically lets us know that it's focused on those two groups, mainly Madison, Strand, and Walker getting towards the dam. Basically their journey to the dam. We get to see a lot of walkers, it looks like, in this promo, which is really cool, I think. And with that being said, the synopsis for this episode is as follows. Following the rekindling of an old friendship, probably Madison and Strand, a mission is launched to replenish the ranch's water supply by seeking the help of another community. That other community would probably be the dam community. And like I said, if something happens that Madison or, obviously Walker wouldn't really know that Daniel there would be the father of one of his main people, of his group, which is obviously Ophelia. He wouldn't know that, right? But Madison would, and that might pay off in the long run, basically convincing Daniel, we need water, but it's not just for us. Your daughter's back there too. And we can take you either to her, or you can just provide her water, whatever you want to do. Nonetheless, Daniel gets to find out that she's alive, I hope. I hope something doesn't go wrong, or who knows, maybe they'll finally get there and then there'll be a cliffhanger. I know in the promo there is a little shot of Daniel and Madison basically seeing each other again, but Madison and Walker were like climbing through the sewers, which, by the way, sneak peek, just hold on, we'll get to that. They were going through the sewers just like, they were before, just like Daniel got there. They were going through the sewers, and Daniel basically meets him on the other end of that sewers, and they both have guns drawn. Well, Madison's kind of, lowering hers, but Walker behind her has his drawn, and Daniel has his drawn, and then they kind of make eye contact, and that's basically where the promo cuts off. So, nonetheless, it's pretty cool. The promo, I think, does this episode justice. I think it looks really good. The promo makes it look really good. There's a lot of Walker action, killing zombies, and, a lot of running away from those as well. It looks very threatening, it kind of looks like one of these episodes of like The Walking Dead or Fear the Walking Dead, where we really get to see that zombies are, still a pretty big deal, in terms of the apocalypse. Obviously, that's kind of dimming down now in The Walking Dead, but here in Fear the Walking Dead, we're still very early on, so that kind of excites me. So the rest here, seeking help in another community, that's the end of the synopsis, but the way they get to the dam is actually pretty cool. So we get to see in a sneak peek here, basically Strand looking for something. You know, they're out on the road. He's looking for something, and then he actually ends up pushing a red, rusty buggy, you know, a car, off of a manhole to go down into the sewers. And Walker's basically like not really having any of it. He's like, is there another way? Madison basically explains, you know, if there is another way, Strand would have taken it because he's not really a sewer type of person. And Strand agreed. Anyways, they went down in the sewers. You know, there's a couple of jokes there, like hold your breath while you're descending, stuff like that. It's kind of a, you know, a crappy situation, if you will. A few puns, you know, I thought it was pretty cool, but nonetheless, looks like they're going through the sewers. And like I said, it further confirms that in the promo when they come out of the sewers and meet Daniel there. So, I don't know, man. I don't know. Strand and Daniel kind of left off on a bad foot, to you know, to put it blatantly. He sort of left Strand to die. Daniel did, at the hotel, if you guys can remember that. He left him to die there with zombies. What's going to happen there? You know, is he going to want to beat the hell out of Strand even more, or are we going to, like, you know, maybe he'll find out that his daughter's alive and then everything will be okay. You know what I mean? Like, we really don't know. And Strand is going back to the dam. You know, is he manipulating anybody while going back there? You know, what's really going on? And Madison explains to him also in the promo, you know, if this deal doesn't work out, you know, I have to find another way. I don't know of any other way to feed my family, or, you know, hydrate them, rather, you know, keep them with water and stuff. And he basically says, Strand assures her, you know, you always find another way to, you know, keep your children safe. And that's definitely true. You know, she has, you know, there's a few things that she misstepped on, to say the least, but she has always found a way to keep her children alive. So, and I'm hoping that Strand doesn't get separated from them again, man. I want to see more of Strand. You know, I like seeing him on his alone sequences. Like, if he just left the group, but then we kept seeing him, like, constantly, it'd be fine. But it's like he leaves the group, and then, you know, we see him every once in a while. Like, he's not a constant character on the show as much as I would like him to be, because Strand is, while he is my favorite character on the show, in my personal opinion. There are a couple other characters that are really good. You know, Nick, Troy. I love watching Troy. You know, he's an amazing actor. And, you know, I love seeing him, you know, do his thing and perform. He's super crazy. You know, he makes a really entertaining show, to say the least. You know, he's kind of a villain, but at the same time, he's not a villain. You know, it's kind of hard to debate on whether or not he is a villain right now. You know what I mean? There's a few things that he does is questionable, but then at the same time, you can kind of tell that he does it from good intentions, right? He wants his people to be safe. That's always his main goal, right? And sometimes he doesn't do it the smartest way, which is, again, kind of that line that's always kind of being crossed. But he's not dead either, so we could see more of him, hopefully. And like I said, Strand, I want him to be more of a constant. If that means joining the core group, fine, you know, but don't get lost in that. Or if that means just going off solo, but seeing more and more episodes and, you know, scenes with Strand in it, it definitely would be fine as well, honestly. I wouldn't care. Either way, I just want more Strand. Anyways, guys, that is it for my predictions. Again, not really too much to go on. A short promo, a short sneak peek, and a brief synopsis of, you know, essentially what's going to happen. They're looking for water. They're going to the dam. That's kind of the whole point of the episode. La Serpiente, which kind of... I'm guessing it could mean like they're in the sewers, you know, something like that. I don't really know, but anyways, that's pretty much it. It's kind of cool. I can't wait for this episode. I think it's gonna be kind of scary, because not necessarily really scary, but I mean, we're gonna get to see, I think, more walkers than threat from people, which is kind of cool, and something we haven't really seen in, you know, quite a while in The Walking Dead. Not to mention, you know, there's been altercations at the ranch with, like, you know, the ranch community versus walkers community and stuff like that, and walkers really haven't been a factor with that. So I think going back to the roots there would be kind of cool, and hopefully it'll be entertaining nonetheless, and we get to see more Strand. So I can't iterate that enough. Thank you all so much for watching my episode predictions of Fear the Walking Dead. This is Season 3, Episode 11, entitled La Serpiente. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit it up with a like and leave comments in the comment section below what you guys think is going to happen in this episode. What are you guys most excited for? And I guess I will see you guys on the next one. Whatever that may be. Probably a Zer video tomorrow. I'm hoping. I'm hoping there's enough content for the video. Okay? I'm hoping. I'm going to start posting videos again, because I haven't been because I've been playing Destiny 2. All right. I fully admit it's a problem. I'll see you guys on the next video. And until then, it's been Frost, guys. Take care.
Ooh, why always me? Ooh, like I'm Balotelli. Ooh, why always me? Ooh, like I'm Balotelli.